but don't make the mistake that most of your mothers and fathers made. When I wake up in the morning, my prayers, and I thank God I woke up. I thank God that I made another 24 hours in the most vicious, nasty, hateful, insane nation that's ever existed, with my wits, without hating, without being bitter, and without being mean. And I thank God that I survived 24 hours in that type of atmosphere, with the type of amusement and friendliness.
I'm not a believer in New Year's resolutions, because most New Year's resolutions are pretty much broken even before the end of the month of January. And I honestly don't believe we're living in the quote-unquote New Year. But since we are living by following the Gregorian calendar, I will say this. In the year 2022, this is my bounce back. So therefore, the title of this video is Bounce Back 2022. Now, what is Bounce Back 2022 and what they got to do in regards to this video? Well, 2021, I went through a lot. 2021, I had tragedy in my own family. I had a mental breakdown at least 3 times. I got in a very serious car accident. I nearly went broke, and I just had and finally, after Christmas, I tested positive for the coronavirus. But as we are now in the middle of January 2022, as you can see, I'm alive and well, and I'm healthy and back to full strength. For me, it's not only a personal challenge, but it's also a motivating factor into ensuring that I continue to stay on the righteous path in my life. Bounce back just simply means that whatever was keeping you down and keeping you frustrated the year before, you look at it as a lesson learned, and you look at it as an obstacle that you had to overcome. And that's what I'm deciding to do this year. Will this year go without any discernments? No. Will this year go without any mistakes? No. Will I win at everything in the year 2022? No. However, while most people look at their losses as something bad, I'm turning these L's into lessons learned. So for every time I make a mistake, or every time I do something wrong, or each time I've proven to be incorrect, I'm going to look at that and say, you know what, it's something for me to utilize and take heed to, so that I can move forward in my life that will enable me to become a better person. In the year 2022, inshallah, God willing, I plan on releasing my 4th global album, Discipline and Consistency, hopefully around mid-November of this year. This album for me culminates what I am presently doing in my life. And the reason why I have titled my album Discipline and Consistency is because this is a motto that I strive to live with on an everyday basis. Each and every day I wake up, I gotta do my sit-ups, my crunches, and it depends on a certain day of the week. So let's say, for example, Monday, that's my arms day at the gym. So when I wake up in the morning, knock out 30 to 50 sit-ups, get on the ground, do crunches for about a minute straight, and then I do 30 dips, and then get the weights, do 30 of these. You dig what I'm saying? That's to start off my morning. That's to get my blood vessels pumping. That's to get me motivated and excited to begin my day. But once I do that, it's on and popping from there. I'm getting ready for work. And when I leave out the door, I conduct a lot, give praise and honor to the Most High, and I'm rocking and rolling and staying focused and content on the goals I have to accomplish for that day. And this is the discipline and consistency mindset that I'm going to further encourage myself on a personal level to maintain, but also for those who really need to instill some form of discipline in your life. We all should be striving for self-improvement every single day. And if you're not striving to make yourself better, regardless of what it is you do, then you're remaining stagnant, and it only decreases your motivation, and it makes you more susceptible to engage in bad things that will ultimately lead you to nowhere or lead you to something that you will end up later regretting. Another bounce back 2022 goal that I have in mind is to rid myself of debt. I've been doing that continuously throughout 2021, but in 2022, I got a couple of bills that I just want to wipe them clean, and I will do it. Why? Because I'm determined into ensuring that task is complete. I'm already on the right path to making sure that debt is wiped out clean, because I want my money to be in the black, not in the red. You know, we have to have a mindset of taking out less loans and borrowing, but instead investing and allowing that money to fluctuate and multiply and grow. This is the importance of living a lifestyle that you can, one, afford, but two, be able to live, at least comfortably, or at least manage and maintain it. So for me right now, I'm living a minimalist lifestyle. So I'm not spending as much money as I used to in the past. And I want to continue that trend in 2022 because it's going to take me to spend a good deal of money to put out the Discipline and Consistency album, while at the same time wiping myself off of all my debts that I owe, and still be able to take care of my son and still live a pretty much good life and be able to do what I want to do as a result of my finances being properly in order, and also just maintaining my minimalist lifestyle by saving, investing, spending money when needed, not spending money whenever I want. Bounce back aspect or goal that I have for this year: mental health. As I stated earlier in the video, I had at least 3 mental breakdowns this year where I had to take considerable amount of time away, not only from social media and from the music, but also doing these videos as well. And it first began with the murder of my niece, and then I had other deaths in the family, and then I just kept breaking down, and I was overworking myself to death. And in 2022, I want to have a positive mindset to where I'm able to privately speak about my traumas with the professional help that I've been getting, while at the same time now not allowing those traumas to continue to hinder my growth as a man. And also ridding myself completely of any insecurities I may have from within. I'm a great brother, I'm a positive man, and I'm a determined and focused man that's doing great things in life. I shouldn't be continuing to have this low self-esteem simply because I'm single and all that. I have to fully accept the fact that, hey look, I've been single for over 10 years. I'm single right now. It is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. Cherish it, enjoy it, and continue to live like the way you want to live it. That's the bounce back for me, because if I continue to be miserable and look back and say, man, I ain't getting the type of woman I really want, then it goes to show that I have personal issues within myself that I'm refusing to fix and solve. No, I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm not going to live like that anymore. As I continue to grow and blossom as a person, I have to make sure that any woman that enters my life, they're going to feed off the positive energy that I possess. Why is that? Because I have that positive energy ingrained in me already. And by me having that positive energy, by me continuing to stay on the righteous path, guess what? Any person that surrounds me or any woman that enters my life, they're going to greatly benefit from that righteous path that I'm already on. I just have to maintain it, and that bounce back 2022 only ensures that I continue to stay on the right path. This year in 2022, I'm back on the grind, as far as the music. Yes, I've been away from performing and stuff for the past 2 months, but I needed to get away. Because when you know you have problems and issues going on internally, you don't want to surround yourself around people who may look to you for guidance, but deep down inside, you're carrying negative energy that could rub off on others. I only want what's best for people that I'm around. And if I don't have that within myself, why would I want to surround myself with people that are looking to me for positive affirmations when I ain't holding that within myself? So when I return back on the scene, I'm starting from the bottom. I'm starting from step one. Because regardless of the amount of achievements I've accomplished over the years in Chicago and other places in hip hop and on the poetry scene, guess what? I'm still somewhat unknown. There are new people on the scene that have never heard of me. There's a new crowd, a new audience every day that don't know who I am. And I'm somewhat being forgotten because of my absence. But it's a motivating factor because it gives me the incentive to show the people that while you think I'm a nobody, while you think that I'm largely forgotten and that I don't have any type of importance on the scene anymore, privately, all I've been doing is just plotting. I've been practicing. I've been preparing myself for the moment that when I do return, I'm returning back on the scene with a vengeance, with a bang. Not only am I going to show people how great I was prior to me removing myself from the scene, but I've also improved and elevated my talent, my message, and my growth. And it's only going to mean that more and more opportunities are going to open up for me. That's my bounce back for this year. Staying committed and fixated on my purpose, while at the same time staying wholly committed to the will of Allah, because I know God is good. I may have had COVID, but I defeated it. It didn't defeat me. And as a result of that, my bounce back is going to be known and recognized. All you have to do is watch me operate. Watch me make my moves, while at the same time, I enjoy the process. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. But will it be worth it in the end? 100% yes. And I'm humbly grateful to Allah for allowing me to be where I'm at today, right now. Because my happiness internally is coming back, and I'm developing that inner peace that I've always wanted for myself. May you brothers and sisters take care. May you have a bounce back this year. May you continue to be wise, continue to grow, continue to smarten yourselves, and continue to remain productive. Because a wise and productive people eventually becomes a people that are self-sustaining, self-sufficient, and powerful in more ways than you can imagine. Peace and love. May God bless each and every last one of you. 100.
We are able to say to ourselves now that we do count. And I want to say to everybody under the sound of my voice this afternoon that you are somebody. Don't let anybody make you feel that you are nobody. You are somebody. You have dignity. You have worth. Don't be ashamed of yourself, and don't be ashamed of your heritage. Don't be ashamed of your color. Don't be ashamed of your hair. I am black and beautiful, and not ashamed to say it.